The Scrapbook hidden. Inside a $2,000 Mustang, I bought a beat-up 98 Mustang off Craigslist for $2,000. The seller was an old guy named Arthur. He was standing on his front porch in a faded flannel shirt, watching me like he was saying goodbye to a best friend. I figured he just needed the cash, so I handed over the envelope, took the keys, and revved the engine. It sounded rough, real rough, but to me, it felt like freedom. I drove off, feeling like $1,000,000. But a few miles down the highway, I opened up the glove box, expecting to find an old owner's manual. Instead, I pulled out a small, worn-out leather notebook. I pulled over to the shoulder and started turning the pages. It wasn't a record of oil changes or tire rotations. It was a diary. 1999, took Sarah to the Grand Canyon. She fell asleep 5 minutes in. 2004, drove through a thunderstorm to Yellowstone. We ran out of gas, but we couldn't stop laughing. Page after page, 25 years of memories, anniversaries, late-night diner runs, road trips across the country. Then, I turned to the very last entry. The ink was fresh, dated today. It read, "Sarah passed away last spring. The driveway is just too quiet now. To whoever drives her next, please take good care of my girl. She carried my entire heart." My hands were literally shaking. I looked in the rearview mirror, and without thinking twice, I put the car in drive, flipped a U-turn, and headed straight back to Arthur's house. When I pulled up, he was still sitting on that porch, just staring down at his empty driveway. I stepped out of the car, walked up the wooden steps, and placed the keys right back in his hand. He looked up at me confused, eyes welling up with tears. I just smiled, sat down on the porch step right next to him, and said, "Arthur, tell me about Sarah, because some things by us are just priceless."